So hey hon buns, it is Amanda and I'm back with another video for you guys. This one is not going to be a beauty video, okay? This one is going to be, y'all know I've been on my motivation kick, okay? So this one is going to be something that hopefully I, as a consumer of the world, can reach out and help someone that may be going through something similar to what I was going through last year. So first off, I do want to say, if you do hear anything in the background, it is my daughter, okay? Um, but yeah, so I want to go ahead and get into this video. So this video is going to be about the 5 steps to happiness, okay? So I'm going to share with you guys what I decided to, what I came up with here and there, basically trial and error, and what I came up with and decided that it works for me, because 2018 was really rough for me, you guys, and I really went through it. Okay, I really went through it, and I know a lot of other people that also had a hard year. So I was thankful to come out of that situation without any harm to myself or anyone else and all that kind of stuff. And some people aren't as fortunate, so I felt like I wanted to do my deed and my part to come in and share with you guys what started making me happy and what has worked for me. And I definitely tested the entire month of January coming into the new year to make sure that it worked for me before I brought it to anyone else. So I'm going to share the steps with you that it took to get me in a positive space from a year of negativity. So if you want to watch the 5 steps of happiness, or that can turn your feelings around, then I'm going to share with you what I have. So stay tuned. All right, so step number 1 is set a daily goal and crush it. Okay. And what I mean by that, set a daily goal. I know a lot of us are into, we're always doing like a short-term goal for like 6 months, or, we're doing a monthly goal or something like that. And then we have long-term goals, of course, for years down the line. But how many of us actually sit down and come up with a daily goal that is attainable and be happy for the achievement of that? Okay, because some people, they're not able to live further out. They're now in the moment type of people, so it's hard for them to feel a sense of accomplishment when they're creating a goal that is months down the line. So it's easier for them to feel accomplished when they have a daily goal that they can meet without any strenuous activity. For instance, if you have a daily step goal, instead of saying, okay, I'm going to lose 20 pounds by the end of the month or next month or whatever the goal is, set a daily goal to get you to that. So set a daily amount of steps that you can achieve and meet that and beat that, okay? And you will feel accomplished. I have a daily move goal set on my Apple Watch. And when my watch goes off and I see that, I feel a sense of accomplishment, and that automatically brings me happiness. I smile at myself because I accomplished something, okay? Cleaning, I know, y'all know that chair or that particular item in your room that holds your clothes, okay? That holds, the clean clothes that haven't been folded yet, that may possibly hold dirty clothes. Whatever it holds, I don't judge. That's not my business, okay? But make a daily goal to clean that chair off. Make that goal tomorrow. Okay, I'm going to clean this chair off, and I'm going to wash the clothes, or whatever it is you have to do. Clean that chair off. Make that your goal. Once you complete that goal for cleaning that chair off, go get you a glass of wine, a beer, whatever it is you drink, or whatever they call it, with a pizzeria, all that kind of stuff. Go get you something that's going to make you happy, and plop your ass down in that chair and have it, okay? Have that drink, watch that show, or whatever it is, and enjoy that chair or whatever it is, okay? Enjoy that, because you achieved that goal, okay? And be happy about that, because it could have been in the same spot it was yesterday, okay? So that's another thing. That's a daily goal. And maybe if you want to wash your sheets, if you need to wash your sheets and you want to have that sense of accomplishment when you finish and you get in a clean bed, because there's nothing like a clean bed, okay, and clean sheets, okay? You rest so well. If you want to do that, then do that. And when you climb in that bed at the end of the night, you'll appreciate the fact that you washed your sheets, okay? So again, it doesn't matter. Just make a daily thing that's attainable and do it, and you will instantly feel that gratification. I promise you. My particular thing is work for myself 2 hours before I go and work for someone else. That is my daily goal. So I work for myself for 2 hours before I go and work for anyone else. Okay. So my situation, that's what works for me. And working for yourself could be whatever it is you're trying to, whatever you have long-term goals in or whatever you have short-term goals in, work for yourself on that for 2 hours of that day. Okay. Or however long that you set for your goal, work on that for yourself, and each day that adds up. And again, that is where I say work for yourself before you work for someone else. Okay, so work to better yourself, what to do for yourself, whether it be monetary or not, for yourself first, and then you go to work for someone else. Okay, so that is my goal. That is how I set my daily goal. Okay, so yeah, so we're gonna move on. All right, so step number 2. All right, set time away to be thankful for what you have. Okay. Now, what I mean by that is that can be anything. Don't think large scale. Don't think I don't have a Benz, I don't have a mansion. Think I have a roof over my head. I have a way to watch the video that I'm watching right now. I have internet, obviously, or I know someone that allows me to use their internet. I have, you have legs, you have arms, you have, so many things that people have and they take for granted. And that's why they fail to see happiness. So if you are thankful for what you have, even the tiniest things, that is a sense of accomplishment and happiness in yourself. I have a daughter, for instance, that has cerebral palsy. Okay, if you've been watching my channel, you know that. I have a daughter that has cerebral palsy and she can't walk, but she's constantly smiling. She's always happy. She has seizures. She goes through a lot, but she's always happy. And that makes me realize why am I complaining? You see what I'm saying? So you have to be thankful for the things that you have. So set time away, whether it be 10 minutes, 20 minutes. I myself prefer 30 minutes to myself, just to sit down and think about what I have and what I have to be thankful for. Okay. So that is what I do. I prefer that amount of time, but you choose any time, whatever time you feel like you need. That is what you should focus on. Okay. Just take that time to be thankful for what you do have. If you have a phone, some people may not have a phone. Anything that you have, be thankful for it. Okay. So just take that time away to sit back and be thankful for what you do have, instead of focusing on what you could have and you don't have. Okay. All right. So for step number 3, make daily steps towards your long-term goal. Okay. Now, the reason I say this is, say for instance, you have a goal to buy a home. Then each day, if you can, each day do something towards that goal, whether it be making sure that you're making a credit card payment on time, whether it be checking your credit to see if there's anything that you need to focus on to fix it, whether that be if you want to buy furniture. You obviously have to start looking at the type of furniture you want and getting a budget for it and understand what you need to set aside. Do something, and it does not have to be a huge step. If you want to put money away every day, you can. If not, just make a step towards that. Okay, make a step towards whatever it is that your long-term goals are. If you, for instance, if you want a promotion, right, make daily steps towards that. Most people have annual reviews. Okay, I know I used to have an annual review. So daily steps towards that. If you're looking at a promotion, okay, your boss comes in and says, hey, I know this isn't your job, but can you put together a presentation for me, or whatever it is that you do. And even though it's not your job, you jump in, you handle it, you get it done. You know what I'm saying? You rock the boat, get it done. Okay, have him looking like, what? You know what I'm saying? Have him appreciating the fact that you did something that is not in your job description without complaining, and you rocked it. Okay, so put that in a perspective and keep doing as it goes, because believe me, once your boss asks you, trust me, I know I'm in human resources, trust me. Once your boss asks you to do something for them that is not in your job description, like a report or something like that that they need help with, or you walk in and help them with something they're trying to create, I promise you, they're going to keep asking. And as that year goes by, you make sure you're writing down everything that you have done. You're writing it down. You're keeping tabs on it. And when it comes time for your performance review, bam, here you go. You remember that? Yes. So I need to be looking at that promotion or that raise. Okay. Now, that's what you need to do. So those are your daily steps, small daily things to do to reach your long-term goal. That way you feel that sense of accomplishment each day and you can say, okay, I killed that report. That's another thing to go on my list. I did this. That's another thing to go on my list. Okay, I'm getting ready to buy a house. I just paid that bill today on time. So that's not going to be an issue with my credit. You know what I'm saying? So do something every day, small steps, just to make sure you can meet that goal. And you will feel that sense of accomplishment each day. And no step is too small forward. If you're moving forward, there is no step that is too small. Okay? No step. So don't ever think that this is not a big enough step. All right? So that should definitely help you feel that sense of accomplishment. Listen to books that are informative or that are based off of what you are wanting to do or what you're looking to do or what you need motivation in. I listen to books instead of music. Okay, I feel like music does nothing for me when it comes to, my life. If anything, it makes you more depressed because it's all bling bling and they got this and they got that, and you're looking at living this lifestyle, or maybe you're rapping the words and you don't have an inch of what they're talking about. You just know the words, and then you sit back like, oh, I need to figure out how to get that, or I don't have that. Then why listen to something that's going to depress you? Okay, so go in, and I listen to audiobooks. That's what I do. I listen to audiobooks that are motivating me, that are telling me how much of a great person that I am, okay, that I may have forgotten about, how much of a unique person that I am that I may have forgotten about. So those are the things that you will want to put in your perspective, okay, and that will help you with that sense of happiness. Smile for yourself because you deserve it. Okay, so moving on. All right, step number 4, smile. That's it, just smile. Okay, it will help, I promise you. Just smile. Think of a time where you laughed so hard that you cried or you could barely breathe. It was so funny. And don't tell me your whole life has been terrible where you do not have a moment where you laugh that hard. Because if that is the truth, honey, we need to get you out. You got to get out. You got to live, okay? But hopefully that is not true. So think back to that moment where you laughed so hard you just couldn't contain yourself, okay? Think of that moment, and that'll help you smile. That'll bring light to your day. That moment of smiling will make you feel good, even if it's just for the moment. Send a picture or a meme to someone, and something that you'll laugh about, and they'll get a kick out of it. They may be having a bad day. Once you send that to them, then you've not only made yourself happy, but you've made them happy. 2 for 1, okay? 2 for 1. I don't believe in the whole kill 2 birds with 1 stone thing because I still don't understand that, but you know what I'm saying. But anyway, just do that. Send a meme, pull up some memes, look at them, laugh, whatever you need to do. Just make sure you smile, okay? Compliment someone, a stranger. If you see something, we all have that moment. Like, we're not all that evil. Well, we haven't had a moment where we've seen someone that had a cute dress on, or a cute braids, or cute shoes, or her nails are pretty, or her jewelry is pretty, or whatever it is. Maybe she's just pretty, whatever it is. Compliment someone. When you're thinking those thoughts, say them out loud. It's not so hard, I promise you. It seems that way, but I've never heard anyone go crazy because you complimented them in a respectful manner. So, and if they do, maybe that's their problem, not yours. But either way, smile. That, I promise you, that will help you smile, and more than likely they'll compliment you back. So there you go. Just smile. So the 5th and final step, all right, cut back on the gossip and social media. Okay, the reason I say that is because children are being hurt nowadays more than I've ever seen in my life. And maybe it's because back when I was younger, they didn't have social media like that. So you didn't really get a chance to know everything that was happening. And everything is more put on the social media thing because we don't have to wait on the news to give it to us. But all I know is children are being hurt. Your president's an idiot. Okay, we just gonna put that out there. He's an idiot. Okay. I mean, geez, we're living in the days where Trump is the president. Like, who would have ever thought? You know what I'm saying? So that just shows you where it's going. I'm just saying. Seek out motivation instead of incarceration or procrastination. And that is my favorite one. I say that because if you procrastinate, then you're going to always be depressed and angry and frustrated that you haven't accomplished anything, because you'll keep looking back and say, I could have did this, I should have did this, I should have been here, I should have been there. That's not a good thing. So why put that on yourself and procrastinate when you know the outcome of it? You know the outcome of you procrastinating. So don't do that. On top of that, don't focus on incarceration. And I don't mean just going to jail. I mean incarceration in your mind. Don't let your mind get stuck in an environment that's not good for you. Branch out, move out of it. Don't get stuck in your head, because this thing right here can be lethal. It can be lethal to your health. Do not get stuck in your head. That is incarceration. If you start feeling negative thoughts, start having negative thoughts, do one of the other steps to bring you out of that, okay? If you start having a negative thought, just smile. And I promise you, you will feel a lot better. Just smile, but don't deal with incarceration or procrastination, because those are the main two things that will have you in a rut. And I promise you that is not a good thing at all. So move forward, take small steps forward, move forward, whether it's at a slow pace, fast pace, however you want to do it. I can't tell you how to do that because everybody's different. Some people move forward without thinking about all the steps, and some people, like me, actually, before I take a step, I have to make sure everything's in order. But whatever works for you, do that. Do what works for you, but don't get stuck with procrastination or incarceration. And like I said, slow down on the social media and slow down on the news, because I promise you, it has a lot to do with you being depressed. I cry forever when I hear about kids being hurt, okay? So that is it, you guys. That is all I have for you. Hopefully I can make a difference in someone's life with this video. And if not, hey, I tried. I did my due diligence to come to you and share with you what works for me. And I myself have tried this for the entire month of January, and I am in a much better place. I can say I am a much better place because I stepped out to do what I needed to do to make myself happy. I have people that love me and care about me, and I cannot sit around and mope about things when I don't realize what I have around me. I have children that love me and want me to love them back correctly without being stressed out. I have a husband that loves me and wants me to love him back without being stressed out. So think about what I said and leave your comments below. I love you guys, and I'll see you later.